Major Rich McKenzie, Operations Officer, Victor 1-3. A long-range raid is a raid conducted over the extent of organic capabilities within a unit. So, for example, for us, what we're doing right now is we're utilizing MAG assets, Ospreys, to conduct this raid from one location to the other. The purpose of the long-range raid is to project power ashore long distances. So in this case, the purpose would be to hit an objective that is beyond our organic capabilities. Okay, so for this exercise, the general scheme maneuver is that we'll be loading up on 4 MV-22s here in Pohang, Korea. We'll then fly over to Iwakuni, where we'll conduct a reload. Where we'll fly over to Iwakuni. We'll conduct a refuel, so get some fuel on the birds, and then from there we'll fly into the CTA LZ Dodo, where the Marines on board will conduct a assault on the objective. Additionally, while we're flying en route, we'll have rotary wing CAS from HMLA 167 overhead. So they'll be prepping the battlefield as we flow in. Then once we're done on the objective, we'll have HMH 466 CH-53s pick us up at LZ Dodo and fly us back to LZ Hansen. So the overall distance covered in this specific exercise is 681 nautical miles at 180 flight hours. This is what makes this unique and long range. The fact that refuel is needed for the Ospreys. So in essence, that's what makes it a long range raid. The fact that you have to refuel in flight or from point of origin to the objective itself. It is important because it gives us the ability to exercise and assess multiple C5 assets, so how we command and control over long ranges. It's also important because we're conducting proofs of concept for different technological advancements that we require to conduct long range raids within a infantry battalion or infantry regiment. So what we're trying to do here is validate some of our organic or existing capabilities and generate new requirements for future equipment to command and control long distances. This exercise is a multi-objective exercise that uniquely blends the ground combat element with the air combat element to create a long-range capability for the regiment, division, and for the PACOM commander. So in essence, what we're doing and what we're trying to conduct with this proof of concept is MAGTAF planning and execution from two separate countries.
All right, my name is Lieutenant Colonel Quentin Jones. I'm 43 years old, and I'm the commanding officer of 1st Battalion, 3rd Marines. From Memphis, Tennessee. Got to put that in there. A long-range raid for the purposes of 1st Battalion, 3rd Marines. It's a mission rehearsal where we're going to conduct an operation from here on the peninsula in Korea, where we execute this raid back to Okinawa, Japan. So you have a wide berth of distance and miles to cover to conduct this operation, where we're going to temporarily seize an area so that we can either confuse our adversaries or capture personnel and or equipment, or to destroy capability that the enemy has. But for our purposes, we're going to test the capability of the V-22 to take Marines and personnel from one country, in this case, to another country to conduct an operation. The basic scheme maneuver is going to start out here in Korea. And again, this is a mission rehearsal for us to test the capability for us to carry Marines over a long haul from one country to another. So we're going to leave here. We're going to conduct a refuel as we go into Japan, and then we'll carry out the rest of that operation from mainland Japan down to the island of Okinawa. The strategic importance of this mission rehearsal is to reinforce to our coalition partners and our allies, and also to our adversaries, that we have the ability and the capability to launch an operation from anywhere within this PACOM AOR, from one country to the next, to launch an operation. It further reinforces to our allies and coalition partners that we have the bandwidth and the technology and the capability to launch an operation to meet our strategic objectives at any time or any place. Every time we conduct a mission rehearsal, it just further enables our Marines and sailors to be very confident in the gear and equipment that we have, but it also allows us to rehearse for any potential real-world operation. And so, as many times as we can possibly do that, it helps us prepare to harden our forces and get them ready for combat. The strategic importance of this mission rehearsal is to reinforce to our coalition partners and our allies, and also to our adversaries, that we have the ability and the capability to launch an operation from anywhere within this PACOM AOR, from one country to the next, to launch an operation. It further reinforces to our allies and coalition partners that we have the bandwidth and the technology and the capability to launch an operation to meet our strategic objectives at any time or any place.
Yeah, do you want to wait for the guys?
I'm just pulling guys through, making sure it's not a bunch of...
Nice!